Right, day 2, Cluttered and Verminous house clearance, Eastbourne, all done. This is the driveway where the 2 vehicles were. They were removed first along with the rubbish, so we gain access to the property. That's all cleared. We're now going to go into the property. It's all fully cleared. This was an obstacle when we first arrived because we couldn't get in properly. So that was the first part of the property we cleared, along with the stairways. We're going to go into the living room. This is it all empty. The rotten floorboards, that's a result of human urine seeping through, rats and mice eating their way through, and the sheer weight of the clutter has just impacted the flooring. You'll see it'll be the same in the kitchen area. That's even worse. Several mice or rats or whatever have scurried about the property for the last 2 days. This is downstairs living room stroke other room. We're now going to go upstairs into the property. It took us 2 full days. We had to get an extra 4 guys from Newcastle to drive up to help us because of the heat. Doing this for 3 days would have had serious impact on our own well-being, because we're obviously wearing fully protective clothing, which is quite hot and heavy. This is the bathroom. This contained human feces, lots of toilet roll, which had been used as lots of newspaper, which had been used as toilet roll. That was particularly bad. This is the toilet. Again, that was very bad, human feces. This is one of the other rooms, totally empty. That's empty as well. This was the worst room that we're going into now. This was ceiling height. This room contained about 20 or so bottles of urine, which didn't have a lid on. So as you can see, it's seeped through. This is urine on the floor along with other stuff. This room also contained decaying food waste, several dead mice, stroke rats, lots of flies which were eating the dead carcasses or the decaying carcasses. There was also human food waste in here, lots of human feces. It was quite matted, so it was quite tough to get out because it was all compacted down. Again, this was probably the worst room. There was about 5 or 6 van loads just taken from this one room alone. The loft is very dark. There was items up there, not too much, about 1/4 of a van load. And we're now going to go out into the garage, which was blocked up with a big wooden panel. In the garage, that contained about 2 van loads of rubbish and waste, a cooker, a washer. But what was underneath the waste was quite revealing, as you're going to see now. As you can see, the gardens are very overgrown. This is one neglected property. This is the garage. Underneath here was about 20 sacks of what we thought was just soil and rubble until we opened them, and it contained human feces. So that's what we've been dealing with for the last 2 days. That's what we do. Extreme house clearances. As you can see, the property's entirely cleared. 2 days. Big team, first 7 guys and another 4. Over 20 van loads to clear the property, but we've got it done within budget for the customer, within time frame for the customer. We've had lots of really nice comments from the neighbours, people saying God bless us, making us cups of tea, thanking us for getting this property finally cleared, ready for it, I imagine, to be sold, totally renovated and restored back to its former glory, hopefully. But this is the street. It's quite a beautiful street on this very sunny, lovely day in Eastbourne. We are all knackered. We're going to go back to our campsite, ready for another job tomorrow. We are in Reading tomorrow and then the West Midlands, so goodbye.